Oh, that kind of hurt.
Oops. Hi guys.
Hey.
We are talking to you from Melbourne, Australia, which has also been our home for almost 4 months now.
Yeah. So it's been kind of a crazy time. To give you guys a little bit of a backstory, you just watched Annette go back to the States, and here's all the Instagram stories from Florida because she didn't vlog while I was in Australia.
I messed up, guys. Sorry. After over 40 hours of travel time and living my birthday for basically 40 hours, I'm finally home and embracing a new normal with this handsome muffin. Guys, having Daniel on the other side of the world has my own biological clock so messed up. So coffee is the thing that we do today. Hi guys! Today is the first time in 5 months that I wear my favorite shoes, which are my cowgirl boots. Back to driving the Avalanche, y'all. Daniel and I shared this car for several months. Now it's going.
Hello.
This is my best friend Danye, and right now we are just strolling around Walmart.
Hashtag Walmart adventure.
Yeah.
You and your beautiful soul.
It's so cool to be back home and be back at the Hale Plantation Farmers Market. It's the first day of seminars. I sang a lot of karaoke and I don't have a voice. I'm actually grabbing some tea, but I also got a pub sub. And if you guys don't know what pub subs are, y'all, my heart is so sad for you. Guys, being back at my old college after it's been like 5 years since I've even walked these walkways is just so crazy. It's so different. I used to eat my lunch on that grass so many times. This white man who's actually brown and he's beautiful. But I'm one of the faces behind Chase for Adventure. Getting some more people fired up this morning. Yes. Here's Vern. Say hello, everyone. Going into my old preschool. This is where I used to work. These are all of my kiddos. These are my bitchies. Going on a jungle hike with my babies and my parents. Going to the last coffee place before leaving with Gainesville with my dad, who's trying to take a picture of me. We have been driving for like the last 4 hours on the way to Miami. Guys, it took us 3 hours from Gainesville to Orlando, which literally takes us usually an hour and a half. Okay, buddy. So anyway, we're at the rest stop, and it's our favorite. It's Fort Drum. Guys, I 100% don't have a voice, but I'm in Miami. I don't know if you guys actually know this about me, but my whole family's Cuban and my first language is Spanish. And this is my sister. And we're eating croquetas, which is like my favorite snack in the whole wide world. And bocaditos, because it's such fabulous lady's birthday. Guys, I have the cutest lunch date ever. The cutest. And my cousins. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. And I go to Australia today. Also, that super wonderful moment when both bags get checked and they're all the way through Sydney. Yes! And look at the super cute friend I made. She's loving it. Good morning. I just woke up in Melbourne and it is so cold. But guys, Australia has been like a lifelong dream of mine, and to even think that I'm here right now is so crazy. But since coming back from Florida and being reunited with this beautiful mug, sorry for all the tears, the last video was a little rough. We have been living with a bunch of our friends in-house in a place called Williamstown, which is actually 45 minutes away from the Melbourne CBD, and that didn't all quite work out as planned.
Yeah, we definitely didn't account for how long it would actually take us to get into town all the time, but it kind of worked out because we were able to get a lot done. So one of the things that we've actually been doing with the YouTube channel is, I know you guys most likely have realized recently that a lot of the content's been coming out every other day, and we're gonna do everything in our power to keep that up. But the reason that we took so much time in Australia is because all I've been doing is literally working, schoolwork, and video editing. And that's pretty much what life has consumed. But it's so we can go pretty much live with you guys. So that way when you guys are watching a video, I think we have another 2 weeks left of the vlog. We're backlogged. And then the rest of it will be pretty much like 3-4 days after we've actually lived that experience. Which is nice, because we want it to be live. Yeah. Another thing, so Daniel's been working on the YouTube videos and killing it. Also,
huge thank you guys for all the support that you guys have given us. We read every single comment, and you guys know that we respond to every single comment, and it really means the world to us. We are actually living our dreams. I have been working this entire last 3 months on our website. So many people have asked us questions about how we travel full-time, how we're able to afford it. A lot of people have also asked us how we're able to save money on travel, because we're total budget travelers and I hate spending more money than I should. So I've made a whole list of resources that are completely free on the chaseforadventure.com website. We're gonna go ahead and put that link down below. But every single week, I'm basically coming out with something totally brand new and lots of great information for you guys so that you guys can travel better and faster and longer and more affordably. And I think it's really gonna help you guys.
So as a part of having been living in Australia, we've learned some things that I really feel would be valuable for you guys to know, especially if you're looking at doing the working holiday visa. Coming here, we were able to save quite a bit of money, but we were able also to spend quite a bit of money. Living in Australia is pretty dang expensive, not gonna lie. Pretty much like prices back home, take that and add about 30% to everything.
Yeah.
And it's almost overwhelming. Yes, you make more in the hourly rates, and we were able to like work hard, get like 25 bucks an hour sometimes that I was working, but at the end of the day, that 25 bucks an hour is so high because cost of living is so high.
Yeah. So something to note, if you guys are planning on coming and studying abroad in Australia, or you guys are planning on doing the working holiday visa in Australia, understand that if you want to actually save money, you have to eat in.
Yeah.
Any beer will cost you 15 bucks and any meal will cost you 25 bucks. So although the wages are higher, you are also spending a lot more. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, and I think that's why a lot of people actually end up doing farm work, is because when you're so secluded on the farm, you don't have time to go out and be eating out in the restaurant or go out for beers and things like that. You don't necessarily get as plugged into the city community. You get plugged into a community, which is the backpacker, the farm life, things like that. And we've met a lot of people who have really enjoyed their time doing that. We just happen to get plugged into the city side of it.
Correct. And also, something that I think was, I know, shocking for me was because we were so away from Melbourne CBD, we just never went out there. It was such a hassle to get out. So as much as we wanted to really explore and be able to vlog a lot of Australia, which we did vlog quite a bit for you guys, it just wasn't the pace that we were used to. It wasn't the pace that I think that Daniel and I prefer.
We're expected.
We really do love the nomadic lifestyle, and being in a place 3 months keeps you from that nomadic lifestyle. And I know that that really affected me and my mental health and just like my emotional health. I just felt like I was kind of trapped and secluded, super far away from the CBD. But we did get to live in this beautiful town called Williamstown, which I can't wait to show you. Although we are leaving Australia tomorrow to go back home, some sad and happy things are happening when we go back home. My grandma, who was the woman who raised me, passed away last week, and that was really, really tough on me, and we're gonna go ahead and lay her to rest when I go back. But then on the bright side, my sister's getting married, and I'm a bridesmaid. So I'll be really excited to show you guys what I look like in the dress, because I look cute. And obviously what my sister's gonna look like in the dress.
Does look cute.
It is about her today. And although we are leaving Australia, I'm actually going to be coming back in July. So from July 1st to July 7th, I'm going to be hosting a tour through Melbourne, which, you know, like we mentioned, the times that we did make it out to the CBD, I was completely enthralled with the city lifestyle and the culture and the food and the State Victoria Library and the penguins and all of the wonderful things that we got to experience. So if you guys actually want a chance to travel with us, go ahead and click the link down in the description. It's called Get Motivated 2019. I may even actually put it up here. We'll see. Look for it. It's around here. But it would be really, really awesome if you guys could join us. It's gonna be an amazing experience.
So when she says we, what we actually mean is her. So we kind of had some things come up over the last couple months, which was amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing. And to our best friend Donye back home, we are calling you out, my man.
Yeah.
And the reason we're calling him out on the channel is because you guys are gonna see him.
Yes.
The reason being is he literally sold all of his stuff to travel.
We may have convinced him, and he may be gonna travel with us.
He didn't take too much convincing though. Danya, you know you wanted to do it the whole time.
You did.
He really did.
You just held out on us. But something that's been really, really awesome about helping Danya gear up for this trip, it's realizing all of the things that go into full-time travel that we didn't even know when we first went into it. So Daniel and I are actually going to be making a full-time travel course where we teach you guys exactly the steps that we took to not just save the $15,000 that we did save for this trip, what it took to pick a country so that we were able to make that money go further, how we're able to save money on travel, and then obviously, and what's more sustainable, making money while traveling. Because I know that that's a question that I definitely didn't have the answer to, and it's consistently a work in progress.
It still is a work in progress. And it's not just gonna be making money on social media. And we'll get into all that when we do start pushing the course.
Exactly. So if you guys are interested in knowing more about the course as I start developing it, or if you guys have any questions about how we travel full-time, we're total open book. So make sure that you click that link in the description. I'm literally gonna just put everything that we've mentioned at the bottom. And any questions, just put the comment down below.
Something else I actually did want to add before we keep going is with our friend Danya coming over, because I'm so excited.
Yes.
While she's running the tours, I'm actually going to be traveling with him, and we kind of made a guys trip out of it, and we're actually going to be doing daily vlogs on that, so that way you guys can stay up to date. Now, those vlogs are going to be in the Philippines, and from what we've heard is the Philippines is a little difficult to get internet from. And so that part's up in the air. But we'll be able to show you guys either way, whether it's in the Philippines or after we get out and we're able to find internet.
Exactly. But I will be filming some more cool things from Melbourne where I will have internet, but to be fair, I can't video edit to save my life, so Daniel's still gonna have to do it.
And she's gonna be focusing on the tours because there's already some amazing people coming along with us.
Which we're so excited to hang out with.
Coming along with her, yeah.
With me.
I wish I could hang out with you guys. I'm sorry.
Well, without further ado, one of the bigger questions that we've been asked is where have you been living? And so we've been living in this Williamstown, which is gorgeous, but let's show you where we've been sleeping. So as we step over this way from the couch, this is our bedroom door, and there's our bedroom. And this is our bed on the floor. This is where we've been sleeping for the last 4 months. It's literally a memory foam mattress topper on the ground. We are really excited to have a bed. Oh my goodness. Let's show you some more stuff. Adam! If you guys have watched our Bali videos, you guys would know that we've been rooming with our best friend Adam. And since we have so many people living in the house, we actually didn't have enough bedrooms to fit all the people. So let's show you Adam's room. This is it! So this is actually the hallway of the upstairs. This is a broken, like, bed with a bed sheet to give it a wall. His closet. I made him a door out of a bed sheet. And then you open. Ta-da! Look at this bedroom. I even made him drawers out of the printer box that I bought. Neat. Don't worry, we asked him. Really beautiful view from our balcony. Let me show you that. It is so hot in Australia, guys. Did we mention that? Because I'm like sweating.
Your feet are gonna burn.
That's okay. This is our balcony. And that is the Westgate Bridge. So over in that area of town is actually where the Melbourne CBD is. Sorry for the wind. It's Australia. I'm about to show you probably my most favorite part about living in Williamstown. We are on this road that's called the Strand. And on the Strand, we're literally like facing the Melbourne city skyline on a piece of bay called Hobson Bay, which is part of Port Phillip. So there's like a channel that connects to like the South Pacific, and it feeds into Port Phillip, and it actually also opens up to the Yarra River. And it's just beautiful. Goodness gracious, I just need to show you. And this is the Strand. watch the fireworks over the Melbourne city skyline back there on New Year's Eve. And one of my favorite places in the whole wide world that I would show you if it wasn't so bloody